If you are in a mutual fund business or you are looking to come into mutual fund distribution business, so you should watch this video. I am going to tell you how you can increase your bottom line profit in this business on a faster pace. Hello everyone, I'm Shobit. I'm a FinBiz growth expert on a mission to help 1 lakh insurance advisor to diversify their business into mutual funds. I have more than 13 years of experience in financial industry, including more than a decade with mutual fund companies like SDFC and UTI. So first, let's discuss what is the initial expense you need to bear in case you want to start your business in mutual fund. So in case you want to start mutual fund distribution, you want to help your client meet their financial goals, then the initial expense which you need to incur is of two types. First, you need to incur the expense of getting you certified in mutual fund distribution business, which is given by NISM. The cost for giving the exam is 1,500 rupees. And once you pass the exam, then you can apply for ARN number, that is MFIS registered number. For that, the fees is only 1,750. Earlier, it used to be 3,500 rupees, but in this pandemic, recently MFI has reduced the cost by half. They are only charging 1,750 rupees. So in case you are looking to serve your customers, in case you want to help your influence meet their financial goals through mutual fund investment vehicle, then I would love you to take and consider this business because it is a business which has been proven all over the world. In case you want to understand the various nuances of this business, and more importantly, if you want to start your business in 21 days or less, then please join my masterclass. It is a free 90-minute masterclass where I am going to reveal to you how you can start a successful business in 21 days. To register for that masterclass, the link is in the description. Do join me there. Now, the first and simplest way to increase the profit of your business in mutual fund distribution is to upskill yourself. Please remember, in this business, you are the face. You are the person who is going to represent how your client is going to perceive you. So you need to start working on upskilling yourself. You need to work on your mindset and also on your skill set. This will be the easiest way to increase the profit of your company. Now assume the way you are behaving, you are interacting, you are giving value to your client. If it is altogether at different level, then you will be able to convert your prospects into business on a faster pace. So I highly recommend that you need to first start working on your mindset, on your soft skills, so that it is the first impression which the client is going to carry for you. So please start investing in that because believe it or not, you whenever you are going to interact with your client, the first impression which you are going to create and the way you are going to communicate with him will give you a very big mileage, and that will reduce your lot of time and effort, and it is directly going to result into increasing your bottom line. At the same time, you need to also start working on your hard skills. When I talk about hard skill, what I mean, you need to start working on your industry knowledge, how you can help your customer meeting their financial goals with the mutual fund as an investment vehicle. What are the various intricacies of this business? How you can leverage this business to help your client. It is not only sufficient to learn the return side or various benefits of the scheme, but you need to go beyond that to help your customer in understanding the in-depth knowledge. Always remember, client can always see through you. So you need to be very well versed on all the aspects of the business as well as of yourself. Customer will first buy you, so you need to start working on your soft skills, and then you need to tell him that you are well versed on the subject and how this vehicle can help him in establishing or meeting his financial goals. So I hope you are going to start working on yourself, upskilling yourself. The second way through which you can increase the profit of your business is start tracking and rationalizing your expenses. Now there's a very famous quote which says whatever get measured get managed. So if you don't know on which side how much you are spending, it will be very difficult for you to start rationalizing your expenses. Now, how I look at expenses from a business point of view are there are two kinds of expenses. One is revenue generating expenses, another is non-revenue generating expenses. Now, my advice to you is whenever you want to rationalize your expenses, first you need to start tracking it. So you should have a very robust system to know how much money you are getting and where you are spending it. And then coming back to the rationalizing of your expenses, how you need to approach it is first you need to know what are the money which you are spending on revenue generating side. So if you are spending on client meeting, if you are spending on advertisement, promotions, social activities, then you should not mind that. But in case you are spending too much on fixed expenses like infrastructure, offices, employees which are not going to give you too much leverage, then I highly recommend that you should start rationalizing it. My experience in mutual fund industry for more than a decade, I have realized that more than fiscal infrastructure, you need to start working on your own self because it is going to give you much long and high leverage. So please keep this thing in mind and start rationalizing non-revenue expenditure vis-a-vis giving too much importance on rationalizing your revenue generating expenditure. My experience is most of those who are joining this industry and they are new, they don't perceive that they need to consider this as a business. They think that once they get the code, automatically business will start coming. That is not the case. You need to see this as a business and you need to start investing time and money both. So you need to have a very well-versed machinery which can project you, which can bring you in the market so that people can understand or at least know that you are into this profession. So I hope you are going to take note of it. The third way through which you will be able to increase the profit in your business is having a boutique of products. Now, please understand, whenever you are interacting with your client, we need to understand that we need to have a holistic point of view of client's total financial situation. Mutual fund investment cannot be taken into isolation. We need to see what is his income, what is his expenditure, but more importantly, from the business point of view, we need to understand that client is not only going to have investment in his portfolio. He will have insurance also, he will have medical insurance also, he will have loans also. So we need to be well versed and we need to be ready with grabbing those opportunities. So you need to diversify your portfolio to have all the product in your kitty so that whatever he require at that point of time, you can help him out. Otherwise, if you are not having all the product in your basket, then he may take some products from you, but definitely he is going to take other products from somebody else. In that way, you're also going to allow some competition to come in and your relation will also going to weaken over a period of time. So I highly recommend that you should consider insurance, especially life insurance, medical insurance in your kitty in case you have not done till now. I highly recommend that you also look into the liability side. Any loans, housing loan or personal loan, whatever loans, if your client is requiring, you need to be in a position to advise him, help him, because we all knowingly unknowingly going to be in that trap. And in case you can handhold your customer, guide him in various aspects of the financial life, nothing like that. In that process you are going to become his family member. So please keep this in mind and have a holistic approach to the finance of your client. Now, other important thing which you need to keep in mind is you need to always have a budget for all the expenses from the very beginning. Suppose you are having X rupees of income, you need to be very clear how much you want to put in the revenue side expenditure, how much you want to keep on the non-revenue side expenditure, so that you are very clear from the beginning. Otherwise, what happens once your cash flow start coming in, we become emotional and we want to pump in as much as possible. But from the beginning, you should be very rational in your expenditure as how you want to spend that money. So budgeting is very important. I have done a detailed video as what should be the your budget plan for in the first year of your business. In case you have not watched this, do watch. I am going to give the link. The other way to increase your bottom line is you can go paperless in this business. From the time you are going to apply for your code to the time you are going to mobilize business for your client, everything can be online. You can be 100% paperless in this business. And please understand, your time is also money. If you look at 2 3 years back, most of the financial advisors or distributors, they were only going for the fiscal route to acquire clients. But in this business, you can do all those things totally online. It has a two repercussion. First, your productivity is going to increase by multiple folds. You can get in touch with your client online, you can advise him online, you can do all the transactions online, you can service the client online, everything you can do online. It is going to save huge time for you, and the time is money. So if you are able to save time, you can put that time for a more productive use in prospecting your client, interacting with your client, and so on and so forth. So अगर ऐसा होता है, you are going to be having a lot of profit and your bottom line automatically is going to increase. If you want to learn how to take this business online where you are not going to waste much of your time, then do join my masterclass. The link of the masterclass in the description. Do register for that. So coming back to the paperless way, as I was telling you, when you want to do any transaction for your client, you can do through online platforms. And those platforms are, or some of those platforms are absolutely free and world class. Same way, if you want to manage your business, you want to see how you're performing, how your clients' revenues are coming to you, all those things also you can do online without any hassle and free of cost. The last thing which I would share with you, which can help you in increasing your bottom line or profit, is you should start delegating some of the repetitive job. Now, as I told you, time is money. In case you are going to serve your client through a physical medium, or there are some repetitive work like updating clients' portfolios, sending them statements, and there are a lot of non-financial transactions. For all those things, you should be ready to delegate them. Now, when I talk about delegation, it doesn't mean that you need to delegate only to your employees. I highly recommend that if you are in the initial stage of your mutual fund distribution business, you should look into delegating some of the repetitive job to your family members who are not into full-time engagement. So what will happen? They will be also involved with you, and those jobs can be taken care by them, like sending the statements or doing all non-financial transactions. Wherever revenues are not involved, you can train them, you can give them some insights, and definitely it is going to help you. In case you are in a good footing, you have a manpower with you, then I highly recommend that all those daily jobs which are repetitive in nature, which are not generating things, those you need to outsource and free up your time. Guys, please remember, this business is a very time sensitive thing. In case your client wants any transaction to be done today and it is a financial transaction, it means it is a purchase or redemption or switches, then you need to do it today, because delay may cost the client on the money side. So please be aware of this and you need to start working on this. I am pretty sure if you start working on these points, your business bottom line will grow like anything. It is a least capital intensive business. Only by spending 3,750 rupees today, you can start your mutual fund distribution business, and there is no upper limit. I would love you to comment, share your views on these points so that it can give us insight as what has helped you and what has not worked for you. Do comment and share, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not until now, and I'm going to see you next time. Thank you everyone for joining me in.